Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we had ourselves an Event Horizon situation where we had to purge an entire Adeptus Mechanicus ship of Xeno Cult, where they eventually told us that the cult came from Kiava Gamma, one of the missing colonies. So, that's concerning. We'll probably see what we can do to get there first, or to investigate that place first, unless something really peculiar shows up. Sato has... I've been tooling around just a little bit, and Sato has this weird, I don't even know, like, missing planet. I've been scanning around and whatnot to see if I could find it, and I just can't. So, maybe that's the thing that unlocks later. But that said, we're going to head back to Aviorus real quick. Oh, we got our first event. Reforming series that raged breach of discipline is starting to dissipate the dynasty's coffers. Okay. Like, theoretically, I can make the journey safer with insight, but I haven't had an event before, so why not? If it gets to be too numerous or too annoying or too unrewarding, I'll start worrying about scheduling and plotting out safe routes. But still, not quite yet. Your Lordship, I must report systematic and flagrant attacks on Dynasty's coffers perpetrated by your companion, Mistress Aeldari. Be significant statement of reality. How much hath her chicanery cost us? What crimes has she committed? Oblations, oblations, gifts, favors for herself. In particular, she had exploited movement in connection between yourself and your Lordship. How much does this chicanery cost us? I've been informed you've been soliciting bribes. Chance, but to have a rotten venal soul accustomed to doling out bribes left and right, and thereby draining the Dynasty's treasury. I mean, he's concerned. Jesus Christ. Ah. Why do you need such gifts? What should I do? Like, honestly, not fully sure. Like, on the one hand, like, I'm presuming he's relatively trustworthy. Because, yeah, no, he's old and he's whatever. I'm kind of mentally putting him into like the Abelard situation. On the other hand, Yeah. This one, yeah, it's spawning shooter. It's personally attacking. But this one also is relatively neutral. Like, okay, you both kind of suck about this, and I don't trust either. You're just like, I'm not getting involved in your shenanigan. That's not a sign of a soul prone to deceit, although he probably is. That's a sign of like someone who doesn't take care of themselves or know better. Oh well. But that was a warp event? So I guess that means that there's a fight with 3 ships here? Already explored. Trotting the rats. How do I visit there? So, maybe I'm going to Janus first. Because, like... the others are so far away. Ah. To opening and closing of doors and gates and airlocks. Behave erratically and do not obey the applicant. Being caused by the machine through its irascibility and have spent hours channeling issues through their anger. Unfortunately, criminals are badly injured and some persons. Okay, what did that translate to? Visit. Log cabin, according to telemetry. Parameter of the system, Metrotelicus Epsilon, home of the agro Janus that belongs to the Von Valancius dynasty. We have a walk message from the cabin. From the planet, agro Governor Fisher welcome the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparation for a formal reception to celebrate your arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. I have all of the doubt to that, actually. Okay, so actually, give it time to... You know what? Let's do that real quick, right before we actually get here. Because, like, that's technically something we can and should have beforehand. No extractium. Alright, if anything interesting happens on the way there and back, I will let you guys know. So... 1 second. So, apparently, Lady Theodora's been spotted, or the ghost of her at least, has been spotted downstairs in the lower decks. The message we received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate and what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of a Aeldari class being present at the scene. What are the Aeldari doing there? The Aeldari broke a microbees or wasn't able to... Jesus. Yeah, let's go check it out. It's actually a good thing I level with these guys. Adira, what are you doing? What in God's green earth? Or what in the warp?
Operation successful.
Is there money to be made?
The breath of the immaterium. I feel that...
Now the gaggle of herds can trade with thirst and get to do what they've done with the leader himself, who is finally grown tired of hiding behind others. Ah. Is this a ship? Don't make such a fuss. I always sit down with a cup of recap like we used to. I'll listen to your rapturous tale of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravens or be the childish treasure. What are you? No, you're not. Or death and with delicate worried by death, or you was going to. Where's Adira? You're not why were you waiting for me? You're not Theodora. Theodora died. Truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of memories preserved in the mind of those who cared for her. If you're really Theodora, then who killed you? You jump along here. Failed brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turn their backs on this for you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly cleared the warrant and everything else that is mine. No, you won't. You'll try and you'll die.
My house would be proud of me.
You feel sorry for me. Yeah, because you're kind of pathetic and sad and stupid. And to the extent that this is or might actually be the remnants of you, you do nothing for yourself but a disservice.
Keep your wits about you.
Darkness and macro cannon, fair enough. Oh, did you lose the Dirich last? Pretty sure Dira, vulnerable though she may be, also knows you're some bullshit. So. Because she knows you're some bullshit. My little dear is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter, I will lay your doubts. Lord Captain, to you, with a dimension gaze for someone briefly before sliding away up closer to the basement. No. No, no, no. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you ward me into me? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have her kill. I mean, I wonder which one I should take. Coercion or persuasion? Dear, I am your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Die for the delectation of my lord. Yeah, I have a feeling you're not Theodora. You're just a pink? Yeah, dear, you got yourself get wrecked by a pink of all things?
I will grant none. Come to chaos!
Like, I gotta lose some respect for you getting worked over like by a pink. Let's throw down a rear here. Let's get into the perfect spot. And let's take a shot at...
Request approved.
Analyze him and shoot this one. Really? Okay. Bump this up a little bit. And good to go. Oh, thank you, Adira. Is she shooting that on everybody? Looks like. Ooh. What are all these things he has on him? He's melting. Had weaknesses exposed.
All
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And kick him. Because screw that guy. And get some momentum, why not? No, truly, take a couple swings at that blood, it's fine.
Duty go hand in hand. Out of my way!
Ooh, that is lightning. Mental manipulation.
Score the pain.
Dang. He's actually getting worked. You serve me, Heinrichs. Why don't we increase your characteristic by 16? Let's tell you to get back in the fight. And as a result of getting back in the fight, why don't you hit some things?
Not me.
I could have done that to myself. But why not? You have been my sworn enemy for a minute.
At your back and call.
I didn't do a bit. He's only missing 6 at the moment, which is fine. Seven to 11. Nah, we don't need more warp shenaniganery. Just kill him. Heal yourself a bit more. And you're done. First thing first,
I am a
Aeldari.
navigator, not a servitor.
Yeah, I switched weapons a couple too many times. My bad.
Victory!
This is fine. Charge.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
This guy has a lot of 36% armor, warp shield. Boons of Zinch. No.
I will do my gray hair. Sure hand.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Stop being quite so biased, Cassio. Bye-bye worker. I can always get more.
The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
That's fine. Adira. Thank you.
Eradicated. Rejoice in battle!
I serve the Ruinous Power!
Why would you do that? Why would you serve the Ruinous Powers? Hey! I actually got that now. Heinrichs. Do us all a favor, please, and thank you.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
I have 46. Why not? That's why not. Jesus.
High momentum.
Abelard? Have at a hoss.
Victory is imminent.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
And charge. That'll do it.
I took care of this one.
Oh, and a blue horror showed up too. Fine. Oh, two of them did. They do like hurting themselves, so it's probably not that big a deal. Start the regeneration on Adira so she doesn't die quite so much. Just in case. Let's put a Biomancer in Abelard. And let's shoot this guy. Why not?
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Speaking of your gaze and your straights, that is a horrible pun, and I'm not going to apologize for it. You knew what you were getting.
someone else can do this.
Nice and easy. Wait, we actually have to kill this one random worker? Okay.
What is this foreboding?
I mean, I appreciate the word of the Emperor buffs, but like, that's a lot.
High momentum.
Plus we resolve. Every additional stack of this effect increases resolve bonus by +2, so we're at 13 resolve, which is very nice.
Death to non-believers! I'll see.
Press the advantage. Let's just shoot this guy in the head, shall we? Done and done. Aeldari, what have you got for us? Yes, it is really us. No, I'm not killing Aeldari. Did you call her? The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Aeldari, what the hell? Like, are you insane? Thinking during the warp jump when Lady Theodora came toward us. I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I define it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. How do you know what? The one on the officer's deck, I don't know what that was, but this time here, this was a product of my guilt. And it came there straight out of my own mind. Have you ever done anything like this before? So what am I supposed to do with you now? No. What's gonna happen to the crew? Knocked me for 6. That's a new one. I cannot. Yeah, I can't fault someone for being depressed. Turning to alcohol and obscure are not great, but like... Oh no, you're depressed. Time to die. Can't do it. In an unknown language. Why is all this? This is a blinding grenade and a force grenade. That's fine. Am I gonna... Okay, this is on my ship. This is cargo on my ship. Why does the cargo on my ship help me? Why was I hanging on to these? Okay, that's awesome. Can you use these? No. Seriously,
I can
dear.
see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you, how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
That's me.
I have only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
That's actually really sweet. That's actually really sweet. Like, super sweet. Okay, I'm gonna stop. That was like, hey, by the way, people actually love you and respect you and, like, look towards you for guidance. I know, because I can see their actual souls. Man, psychic powers. Presuming we could control or limit the demon invasions, psychic powers are kind of cool. Gotta say. Like, I don't know why this comes up like 5 times. Like, the wreckages? But then... I don't know. I don't get it. So, I'm going to save... Oh, cool. I'm going to save entering Janus for the next one. But that doesn't mean I can't look at the Trinitos. It is an uncharted system and it is unsafe, but let's check it out. I don't know what this is. I think it's a nebula, probably. Visit. Ooh, multiple ships to punch. We could do that. Begin the scan. Check this out. Begin scan. Can't do anything here yet. Okay, so which ship do I want to... Is that 3 Aeldari versus 3 Chaos? Probably. Let's take them both. Why not? First, we'll just like swoop around real quick to this planet. And let's take on the Aeldari. I am hardly against taking on the Aeldari.
Let's make them regret ever crossing our path.
55. What is that? Hollow field?
Large batteries, fully. Engage the engines. Make every shot count.
That works. I did destroy 30 torpedoes. Was not intending to, but... because she left my party briefly, I lost her warp channel things. Okay.
Salvo! Fire at will! With the force of a supernova.
Are they really not doing anything? Journal, Corpus Valencius, Worship Management, Cargo Manager. Yeah, like, they're not doing anything.
Make every shot count!
Do they only have torpedoes?
Salvo!
Spin around real quick. Was not expecting it to move quite that far. Probably should have been. Two Scott. Oh, cool. I don't know what upgrade means. Oh, it just brings me here. Oh, because I leveled. New heading. While moving, the flagship make its next turn at 9 degrees instead of 45, and for shield with warp wave. Flows of the Immaterium cause an enemy ship to immediately turn 45 degrees. Additional damage. 15 to 20% of the ship's missing hull. Does not affect ships larger than. Plus 2 extra range. Let's do warp wave. That could be fun. I get 2 of them. Okay. New heading. Posts. Ship combat involves the abilities from various ship posts occupied by basic ability and 1 ultimate ability. Only 1 ability from each post can be used per round. The cooldown time before an ability can be used again is determined randomly. It can take up to 3 rounds. Warp wave. Component fetch. Let's repair their hull first. What can Jai do? Torpedo control. Versus reload. Who are you? The flagship flies in a straight line, making a full U-turn at the end of its movement. Okay, well, currently there are none. Let's upgrade the hull real quick. Apologies for that. And one more void combat ship. One more void ship combat.
I'll be your beacon
Ooh.
in the darkness.
I guess they went first. The shields are not doing well.
Macro cannons, open fire! With the force of a supernova!
No! I went the wrong way. Ah. Okay. Very not great. I done hurt myself hard. Or bad.
Let them taste our fury!
Mm. 5 to 10 damage each round. Okay.
Macro cannons, open fire!
Could do much better. Could have done much better.
No one can outmaneuver House or Celio.
Short range broadside micro cannons are 4 shots of 14. Short range 4 shots of 21. That's just significantly better. Okay. So spend void ship management. I am one shy. Okay. Always good to know if I'm a little bit shy of things. So let's just head back over to chart some new routes. Let's see about this uncharted system real quick. We got a few minutes before we should head back. Okay. Let's see what this place has for us. And then after this, we'll head back to Janus. Space dust. Okay. Got a bunch of fuel. I like fuel. The ruins of an ancient imperial city were discovered on a dead world completely deprived of the ecosystem. According to the report, the entire settlement is contained in a titanic glass dome that once held an artificial atmosphere. Your augurs detected the framework of 3 other similar structures that were never completed. For whatever reason, the dome systems failed, and left behind is this city, a ghost that never managed to become a proper colony of the Imperium. Temple districts, supplies. Ooh, all the trophies. The people flooded the city like a tidal wave, filled building after building, bunkhouse after bunkhouse, and receded from its quiet streets. Drained the remaining fuel. Explore the temple district. Holy gifts. Jesus. Drain the fuel. It takes several trips to deliver the massive Prometheum storage tanks to your vessel. The crew grimly points out to the colony with running out of fuel. Had the life support system not failed prematurely, the locals would still have perished due to lack of energy. The temple district is situated at the heart of the city. The God Emperor's statue, intricately carved from precious crystal, is suspended beneath the dome, supported by chains of gold. It can be seen from anywhere in the colony. Inspired by the majestic sight, the expedition members set off to explore the area with renewed vigor. Soon enough, they stumbled upon an ancient weapon lying on a pedestal wreathed in sunlight. The expedition brought it back to the ship and told many tales about how the Emperor himself, who had been watching them from above, had directed their attention toward this relic. Single attacks with bolt weapons automatically hit the... Okay, that's really good. Explore the local palace. And a ghost store? Jeez, Aeldari, I appreciate it, of course. What? A lavishly decorated estate of local rule towers over rows of featureless bunkhouses. Several explorers perished from the cleverly hidden tripwires in its courtyard, but after losing their companions, the team easily disarmed the remaining traps in the estate. Anything of value had been promptly delivered to the rogue trader's vessel. The Lord Captain was given an exquisite sword found in a secret cache that once belonged to the mansion's owner. Okay. Leave the dead city. So they're just giving us all of the things. Begin scan. I have no extractums. Begin scan. The magnetic storm rages above the planet. The magnetic storm raging above the planet blurs the gaze of augur arrays. Only truly powerful divine machines may see through the currents of magnetic fluctuation, then a blessed vigil and discover the mysteries of this emperor-forsaken planet. Alright, so I need to upgrade things before I can come back to the Savannah world. Alright. Not long at all, really. Chart new routes, because why not? Alright, I'm going to give in to the temptation to go to Speculo, because, like, we're already here. Sounded like a hissing of a giant snake. The terrified workers sent out a vox message and locked themselves in a shipping container and welded it shut. The response team sent to the bay found no return of opportunity. I mean, you locked yourself in a box and then welded it shut. What were you really expecting to happen at that point? Some more hostile ships would be fun. We can scan. Oh, this is an actual thing. Hang on. Adamantine. This looks like a beautiful water planet. Shifting fabric. Unknown ships. A report shows up on your person cogitator screen. Unknown ships are towing the interstellar sextant, a cargo ship of these traders. It looks like pirates have bitten off more than they can chew and have now been forced to drag the ship. Yeah, I'm attacking the pirates. A, pirates. B, rich trader vessel. 2, either it'll give me a reputation with somebody or it'll have its own thing. Which can be very fun.
This hallowed vessel's bulkheads will hold strong. Salvo!
Let's do that. So 4 little ships. Oh, and the interstellar sextant itself. Hang on, do I want to chase that down? Because if I do...
Let them taste our fury.
Oh, this is a stronger one. That works.
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Helmsman, take us in.
Okay, so
Macro cannons. Open fire. Salvo!
not sure why it's inaccessible all of a sudden. Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! Got it. I don't even know where the torpedoes won.
Make every shot count.
What? No!
Salvo!
I'm taking that to be a bug or something. 'Cause, like, they're not even in a fight anymore.
Engage the engines.
Can't do that. Okay, that's fine. Plasma torpedoes shove off, please, and thank you. I might as well blow up the torpedo if I have to go this way anyway. At least shoot some of them. Too far away.
Fire at will. Make every shot count. Coordinates set.
Our technological superiority was obvious.
Medium dorsal lens with... So, 2 shots of 14, or dorsal lens weapon of 32 to 40. Okay, that's nice. And 71 scrap. Let's check out this jungle world, shall we? I know, I promised.
Heinrichs. Speaking of the Lord Captain's new companion, you have been to Footfall. Would you happen to have a special file on Aeldari?
If the smuggler had committed enough transgressions for me to have a file on her, our Shireen Mistress Aeldari would have ceased to be a nuisance a long time ago.
Awareness. Where is your awareness? 40. 90. Wait, so even with 90... Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like, dang, this is potentially something much later on. Ooh, I succeeded. Nice. Thank you, Cassia.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Interesting, interesting. Some goods. I don't see much of anything. I don't jinx it.
me insight.
Alright. So it does. Step back from the pit.
As it should be.
So let's just save real quick. Examine the pit. There's no warp sorcery. Alright, so touch the darkness. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna... So this is the one I want. Sure. But let's load up... Let's load up the first quick save and just submit ourselves to its will and just see what happens. What are you? You are looking at a tiny person peeking over the edge of bottomless darkness. You are looking at yourself. Then you blink and see the same place, except the camp around you is full of life. Scholars are zipping back and forth between field structures, switching on unfamiliar machines, and attempt to know the unknown. A moment later, they're all nude, singing and dancing around a pit. The smell of heated bodies, blood, and sweat assaults your nostrils, drowning out your thoughts. One by one, the lunatics fall into the embrace of nothingness. You make out toad-like Xenos building a temple around the pit. They are praying, conducting rites, making sacrifices to the darkness in hopes of unimaginable gifts. Then darkness shrouds everything once more. Or rather, you are the darkness, something immeasurably vast, endless, capable of reaching the farthest stars and swallowing a galaxy. But some will pulls you out of the cozy embrace of the void toward the light, and you snap out of the vision as sorrow fills you from within. What do you want from me? You find yourself on the floor of an abandoned estate. You feel someone's disgusting presence behind you, and a raspy, foul breath tickles your nostrils. A drop of water trickles down from the stony ceiling and shatters the silence with a deafening splash. The heavy door before you is open. You try to escape. Willpower. You turn around, intent on killing the thing with your bare hands, but then exclaim in hesitation. You recognize this figured monster that is staring at you balefully from the darkness. You let out a heavy sigh, and a cloud of hot, fetid vapor settles on the smooth surface of the mirror. You sit at the apex of a massive onyx pyramid. Your abilities are limitless. With a single thought, you can raise mountains, drain an ocean, and disperse the clouds. But nobody cares anymore. Soon, your brothers and sisters will sacrifice you so that they can share your power among themselves and guide the civilization to prosperity. I mean, fellowship, right? Proceed with the ceremony for the sake of future generations. Solemnly, you are placed on a cold black slab covered in glowing script. You close your eyes and pray as your brothers and sisters rip your 7 hearts out of your chest. By the end of the ceremony, they are gnawing at every last bone of your body, shedding tears of sorrow. You join your ancestors within a black monolith, and for many centuries thereafter, you watch from above as your civilization blossoms. You are lying on burning sand, struggling to open your eyes, but your eyelids feel too heavy. You can barely move your arms and legs. Your stomach hurts, and your throat is bone dry. Several of your kin, all emaciated, are scattered around you. The hunger is so strong that it is driving you mad, and you let out a bestial howl. Something metallic clinks next to your right hand. A knife! This is it! You can survive! You must survive! All you need to do is decide whom to sacrifice. So, baby, mutant, prisoner, criminal maybe, brawny woman with bloodied hands, leader. Self-sacrifice. You bite down on your belt and cut off a piece of your own flesh. The pain is so terrible that your vision darkens. Unable to bear it, you let out a frenzied groan, but you still shove this slimy scrap into your mouth and swallow it. You can sense the darkness's triumph. It has been following your thoughts with great interest, rummaging in your memories, studying your emotions, savoring your resolve and rage. Its bottomless gut rumbles with satisfaction. At last, grateful, it lets you go and presents a parting reward. Permanent +2 bonus to weapon skill tests and +5 to coercion tests. Okay. And a level. I am happy I redid that, because Jesus.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright, but with that being said, it's been almost an hour and a half now. That's been a minute. Thank you for coming along with me. Thank you for joining. A lot of space battles, a lot of just fiddling around in Discovery. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, tell me how I'm doing, and be well, everyone.